indigestion. She couldn't even digest the food she was being given. Then she vomited. But the inhuman boys even beat her for making the carpet dirty because of her vomit. Okay, fine. So how did Junko Furuta, how did she even die? Junko stopped urinating after around 30 days. Like she couldn't even urinate as a normal human being anymore because of the torture. Her eardrums also got damaged. Her hearing got impaired. Not able to handle this pain anymore, Junko finally begged them to kill her and close it all so that her torture and suffering will end. Finally, the torturers, the guys mutilated her on the 44th day of her abduction. The boys did not even spare the mutilated body and beat the mutilated body with an iron barbell. Later, they poured lighter fluid on her face, stomach, legs, and burnt with this fire. This final torture went on for around 2 hours, and later that day, that is on the January 4, 1989, Junko finally died. The saddest part of this Junko Futa story is that the brutal murderers were neither given the death sentence nor even life imprisonment as they were all under 18. Imagine these guys are under 18 and they've committed such grievous atrocity to a human being like them. Now, what would they have done if they are above 18? This is a question we need to ask ourselves. Like, what kind of society are we? People still remember Junko Furuta on social media today. It has been more than 3 decades since this unfortunate incident happened, which resulted in Junko Furuta's death. People still remember the innocent girl and keep her in their prayers. Yeah, as well as you watching this, you can also say some prayer for Junko Furuta being innocent to have gone through this horror and hell from a supposed friends. Okay, so going forward, let me just say a summary of Junko Furuta's horror for the 44 days. The number one horror is that during the 44 days following her kidnapping, Junko Furuta was forced to withstand unspeakable suffering. What she went through before she was murdered, like upon her own request, just for the pain to end, was humiliated by being kept naked most of the time. Like she was throughout the whole torture, she was really naked. She was raped every day in both the vagina and the anus. More than 100 men are believed to have raped her. The captor with Yakuza connections has invited other Yakuza members to have a go at the 16-year-old Junko Furuta. She's estimated to have gone through about 500 rapes. At one point, she was raped by 12 different men in one day. Like, imagine we are talking about someone's sister and someone's daughter here right now. She was raped by 500. Going forward, she endured physical beatings, included with golf clubs and bashing of the face. She was hanged from the ceiling and used as a boxing bag. She was kept in the freezer for several hours, had her eyelids burnt with hot wax and lighters. I believe you guys, while playing during your childhood days, lighting candle and putting it on your just to feel that pain. But imagine being poured on sensitive parts of the body like the eyelid. Like imagine how painful that would be. That's one of the numerous tortures Junko Furuta went through. And then another one is she had her breast pierced with sewing needles. Like she had imagine the pain of having a breast being pierced. Not even the breast alone, the skin itself being pierced. Having injections, it takes a lot of courage to take that. Talk more of having the breast pierced with needles, not needles in plural. She had a vagina and clitoris burnt with cigarettes and lighters. Had a hot lit bulb inserted into a vagina and rubbed until it exploded inside. Like this yellow bulb, at once they get very very hot, like being lighted, even if you sprinkle water on it, it will burst. Now imagine that inside someone's genital organs, and it got where to the point that it exploded right inside the genital organs. Imagine that excruciating pain. Going forward, while she was only a quarter through her ordeal, owing to the ongoing beating, Junko Furuta could not breathe through her nose again. She had to breathe through her mouth. Like the beating and torture has got to her that she couldn't even breathe with her nose. She stopped paying after like 30 days of her capture due to multiple internal wounds from her torture. And lastly, after every of this inhuman acts have been done to her after she gave up the ghost and died. She was, instead of, I don't even know, I don't even know what to expect of the guys to do to her, but at least probably a befitting burial, or what do I say? She was stuffed into a drum and filled with cement. The local police authorities was only able to discover Junko Futa because of the hair being sighted from the drum filled with cement. So literally, before she can be given a burial, they had to break the drum, then broke through the cement, hardened cement, raw cement that she was literally like mummified in before she was being retrieved. And several tests ran on her, and from the boy's confession, they're able to come across this. This is so sad that I never wish anyone, not even my worst enemy, to undergo this, because it defies all rules of humanity. I believe you're able to learn about that the evil men commit this surprises even the devil. Once again, may the soul of Junko Futa rest in perfect peace. Until then, bye for now.